Hello people, welcome back again to the West Country Kitchen, and today I'm very happy to be bringing you a British/Indian classic, a chicken korma. We need a selection of spices, of which I will list a little later on in the video. We need some ground almonds and some coconut flour. We need a white onion. We need some tomato. A red bell pepper. We need some coconut oil and some rapeseed oil. We need some butter. We need some full fat cream. We're going to need some rose water. We're going to need some garlic paste and some ginger paste. We're going to need some brown sugar. And we're going to need some chicken breast. We start this one by dicing up our chicken breast. Do take a minute to remove any gristle and any nasty little chunks on there that may not have been removed. Just get rid of those. Halve the chicken breasts and then just chop your way through them. We want them in nice sized chunks, not too big but not too small. I usually go for roughly an inch squared cube, give or take. And then into a saucepan we add some rapeseed oil and about 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Just as that gets up to about medium, we pop in our chicken breast. We give those a nice season with salt and pepper. And just as ritual, I always add another teaspoon of coconut oil, which really helps with the flavour of the korma. Cook that through anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes roughly. Best way to tell if it's done after about 10 to 12 minutes, just break open one of the bigger chunks. Just make sure that it's cooked and white all the way through, but don't overcook it so it gets dry. When you're happy that your chicken breast is ready, we pop those to one side and we begin preparing our vegetables for the base sauce. Start by taking 1 large white onion, removing the skin of course, and then just take your time to dice this up fairly fine. But we're going to blend it, so you don't have to be too precious about this. So once we've diced up our large white onion, pop it to one side. Then we prepare our red bell pepper. Now the ratio we want to use here for the base sauce is basically for 1 whole large white onion, we want to use about 1/3 of the red bell pepper. And we want to use about 2 medium tomatoes. And the recipe here I did get from Dan Toombs, the curry guy. Go and check out his channel. I adapted the recipe, but I took his recipe as a baseline to get started. Once we've diced up our bell pepper, we pop that to one side. Now we have our whole white onion, we have our third, red bell pepper, and also to the base sauce we need 2 medium tomatoes or 1 large beef tomato. So just spend a minute dicing up the tomato and put that to one side along with the white onion and the red bell pepper. And this, along with the spices, is what we need for our base sauce. Once we have our onion, pepper and tomato to one side ready to go, we now prepare our spice mix. So I start by taking a ramekin, and to this we add ground cumin, ground coriander, ground paprika, ground turmeric and ground fenugreek. We take a saucepan, we add some rapeseed oil, some white onion and some red bell pepper. We give that a season with salt and pepper. We add a tablespoon of ginger paste and a tablespoon of garlic paste. We add some diced tomato, and we also add a couple of teaspoons of our spice blend. We then add a pint of water, give or take, just so that it just about covers the level of the ingredients. Stir it through, simmer for a good 15 minutes. And then with a stick blender, we blend it through until it's about as fine as we can get it. We want it the consistency of a nice thin soup. This is just the base for our sauce. It's the base for pretty much any curry, really. We add some coconut oil, we add some rapeseed oil, a stick of cinnamon, 4 bruised pods of cardamom, a couple of tablespoons of ground almonds and a couple of tablespoons of coconut flour. After a few minutes, just to cook out the rawness, we start to ladle in our base sauce. Stir it through, give it a few moments, and keep adding the sauce until we have the consistency that we want. We then pop back in our chicken with all the juices, and we finish with a nice generous nub of butter and a few tablespoons of full fat cream. Stir it through, give it a few moments, add a teaspoon of garam masala and a few drops of rose water. Do be careful not to overdo it with the rose water, it's surprisingly strong. Stir it through, let it simmer away for a minute or two. Then we remove our spices, the cinnamon and the cardamom pods, and we plate. Best served with rice, chapatis, poppadoms or naan breads, all of which I'll be showing you how to make in future videos, along with many more curry recipes. So subscribe and stay tuned for more. Please do give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment below, give the recipe a try, and please do subscribe to the channel. there'll be lots and lots more content coming your way. You do not want to miss out. Thank you very much, people, and have a wonderful day.